Hey guys, time to kill some time. You see how much juice we got on this camera right now. Okay, 82 minutes, so we can kill some time right now. It's almost time for the. I think it's almost time for the news. Yep, in 5 minutes it's gonna be news. So we're gonna be on here for a little bit, kill time. We did Red Green episode 50 already, as you guys already see on the channel already. So we're just gonna kill some time. I'm right now in the living room killing time right now. That's all we really gotta do today is kill some time. Tomorrow I'm busy, and that's about it. I mean, right now I'm not doing nothing, but if you hear that beeping, I'm not going crazy. I wish Bloodhawk was real, yes. Wish Cecil was real. Definitely wish Cecil was. Actually, I wish Cecil was actually real, because I would actually, do stuff with Cecil right now if he was working. But most of the time, yeah. I don't know what I'm saying, guys.
Even with my mom's Alzheimer's.
So I'm just killing time right now. Just killing time. That's it.
That may happen with dementia due to Alzheimer's disease. A distance came between us.
Just killing time right now.
She'd get upset when I try to help. And wandering, even started swearing. She got agitated often, so we talked to her doctor. Rexulti is the only FDA.
So I got nothing really to do. Just back a second.
Symptoms that may happen with dementia due to Alzheimer's disease. Elderly people with dementia-related psychosis increased risk of death or stroke, report fever, stiff muscles, and confusion, which can be life-threatening, or uncontrolled muscle movements, which may be permanent. High blood sugar can lead to coma or death, weight gain, increased cholesterol, unusual urges, dizziness on standing, falls, seizures, trouble swallowing, or sleepiness may occur. Rexulti helped reduce my mom's symptoms. Take action for your loved one. Talk to their doctor today about Rexulti.
At Dog Chow, we believe helping dogs live their best life should be simple. That's why Dog Chow is made with high-quality protein and no fillers. Purina Dog Chow. Keep life simple.
The Jitterbug Flip 2 has a new low price. And right now, you can save an extra 40%. Call 1-800-813-4900. The Flip has big buttons, one-touch speed dial, and urgent response for help in emergencies at the touch of a button. It's our easiest cell phone ever. Now with an extra 40% off. Are you ready to flip? Call 1-800-813-4900 for an extra 40% off the new low price.
No, I love Halloween.
Why?
People give me Kit Kats for free.
So you're 8. All your Kit Kats are free.
Happy Halloween. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat.
So guys, we're just down here killing a little time. That's about it. Wait, what the fuck?
Musical instruments.
Some guy only bid a buck.
4 people and a Ford Escape. You bid $1. Actual price
A buck.
$40,268. Difference of carry the two. $40,267.
This guy's a crazy. Holy shit! This guy only bid a dollar.
Camping equipment, a powered boat. He bid
He's over.
$8,000. It was $27,570.
You're over.
Enjoy your trip to Italy, brother.
Oh my god, that's funny, guys. It's only bid a dollar.
Dylan just won $46,543 worth of prizes. Congratulations. Thanks a lot for watching the show, everybody. It's a blessing when you spend an hour with us. Please don't participate in any of the population and take care of your mental health. Prioritize it. You gotta take care of yourself. You gotta take care of everybody else, right? Love you. See you next time on The Price is Right. Bye-bye.
This is George Gray speaking for The Price is Right, a Fremantle production.
I'm Maddie Matlock, right?
Isn't the old TV show, right?
Right. I didn't think of it that crafty, Miss Matlock.
New episodes return to CBS October 17th, part of CBS Premiere Week.
Elsbeth, new season Thursday, October 17th, part of CBS Premiere Week on CBS.
No matter how hard you try, you can't ever leave it all behind. NCIS Origins premieres CBS Monday, October 14th, part of CBS Premiere Week.
Is it?
Premiere Week on CBS.
News Channel 3's Weather Alert Network, connecting you to a network of meteorologists, live eyes, and reporters beyond West Michigan. To track storms as they build, trust the News Channel 3 Weather Alert Network to protect and alert you.
Their Bidenomics led to the highest inflation in 40 years. Highest gas prices ever. Skyrocketing interest rates. Unaffordable housing. Incomes down. Unemployment rising. And a recession now headed our way. Yet Kamala Harris is clueless.
We are very proud of Bidenomics. Bidenomics is working.
I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
Cash in on all the fun at Firekeepers with the Show Me the Money giveaway on Saturday, September 28th. You could win a share of $185,000 in prizes, including $5, $10, $15, or $25,000 cash. The best giveaways, the biggest guaranteed prizes, only at Firekeepers Casino Hotel.
Watch News Channel 3 anywhere. Download the News Channel 3 app now.
Stop Frisbee attacks on women! Stop Frisbee attacks on women!
Why are you here? I heard a Frisbee is attacking women. That's obviously not right. You do know it's Steve Frisbee, whose plans attack women's rights, not a toy, right? Ah, that makes more sense.
Steve Frisbee supports criminalizing abortion even after rape or incest. Under Frisbee's plans, women could be arrested and imprisoned. It's no game. Steve Frisbee would put Michigan women in danger.
Kamala supports taxpayer-funded sex changes for prisoners.
Surgery.
For prisoners.
For prisoners, every transgender inmate in the prison system would have access.
It's hard to believe, but it's true. Even the liberal media was shocked Kamala supports taxpayer-funded sex changes for prisoners and illegal aliens.
Every transgender inmate would have access.
Kamala's for they, them. President Trump is for you. I'm Donald J. Trump, and I approve this message.
China is flooding our streets with fentanyl, buying up our land, stealing Michigan jobs, and our politicians are helping them do it. Mike Rogers is an Army veteran and former law enforcement officer. He'll take on China and fix our economy. His plan? Cut taxes to bring down gas, grocery, and prescription drug prices, and create good, high-paying jobs. Mike Rogers, the leader Michigan needs. GLPF is responsible for the content of this advertising.
4 people rescued from a house fire in Galesburg. The details were running from authorities about this incident.
Plus, we have a vice presidential candidate on the way to Michigan. This afternoon, we'll have more on where J.D. Vance is scheduled to be and what he's expected to talk about.
And Southwest Michigan's first black-owned venture capital firm making its debut. The investment is putting thousands of dollars towards in our community. News Channel 3 Live at noon starts right now.
Covering West Michigan to protect and alert you. This is News Channel 3, live at noon.
Thanks for joining us on News Channel 3 Live at noon. A fire breaking out this morning in Galesburg on West Battle Creek Street.
Yeah, it was in a house and 4 people were trapped upstairs, but they were rescued from the 2nd floor. All 4 of them are safe, but they are being monitored right now. Crews say it looks like the fire started in the garage and it's pretty much there, but they say a lot of smoke got into the house. Galesburg fire chief thinks that's what might have trapped the family upstairs.
They were upstairs, and the smoke conditions came from the garage through a breezeway into the house, and we had heavy smoke on the 1st floor, so they couldn't come down due to the smoke conditions on the 1st floor.
So right now they're still trying to figure out what caused this fire, but Chief Roomsberg says the house is pretty much intact besides some smoke damage.
Let's take a live look now over downtown Kalamazoo. A calmer afternoon after a chaotic Tuesday evening that included tornado warnings in West Michigan. Meteorologist Jeff Porter is in our Weather Alert Center with his forecast. Jeff.
Kirk and Julie, good afternoon. National Weather Service Northern Indiana visiting several sites as they survey storm damage. We'll keep you apprised of that. Right now, though, it is a busy farmers market Wednesday afternoon at the Civic Center in Holland. Tad bit breezy. Love the red, white, and blue tents here. Pumpkins, gourds, squash, all kinds of stuff here. Go after it, right? We want to check this out. I did see the Friends Goodwill a moment ago. Right now, people are walking on the pier here, getting a little exercise. 68 in the water, 70 in the air in South Haven. That was a live look. Increasingly sunny during the afternoon and very comfortable here. In fact, you might call this downright perfect. 64 at 8 p.m. Let's talk about Tigers. Another big game at Comerica Park. Tampa Bay Rays start time here 6:40. Mostly cloudy, comfortable at Comerica Park. Alongside 72 degrees, a west-southwest flow, 10 to 15 miles per hour. Okay, a couple of sprinkles on the northwest side of Kalamazoo. Maybe just enough to notice the windshield. Bloomingdale and over to Alamo and Almena and Mattawan maybe. Another one here. This is southwest of Three Rivers, angling toward Constantine, 1224. Want to show you this, satellite and radar together. Look, we've got all kinds of sun out over Lake Michigan. That's where our weather's coming from. So 69 right now for the moment in Kalamazoo. Midday temperatures, let's take it to Battle Creek.
70 here.
70 in Marshall, 70 in Sturgis. Hurricane Helene, it's now a hurricane. When it will make landfall, how it could impact us right here in West Michigan. Kirk will do that in a moment.
Thank you, Jeff. Right now, Kent County Sheriff's Office needs your help identifying two men you see on your screen right now. Take a close look. Detectives believe they have information about recent credit card thefts. If you have any information, please contact the Kent County Sheriff's Office or Silent Observer.
And Silent Observer of West Michigan says they have $10,000 to help find the person who killed a teenager in Grand Rapids. Amelia Penn was 15 and he was shot and killed on Umatilla Street on June 2nd. Police ruled his death a homicide, and this afternoon they're still looking for the person who killed him. So please call police or Silent Observer if you know anything.
Michigan State Police asking for your help to solve a hit-and-run crash involving a bicyclist. Paw Paw Post troopers say the incident happened on Saturday, August 31st on South 9th Street near Atlantic Avenue around 7 in the morning. They say the suspect vehicle may be a dark-colored 2009 to 2012 Toyota Corolla. The vehicle would have front-end damage, possibly a shattered windshield. Please contact the Michigan State Police Paw Paw Post if you have any information about this incident.
Republican vice presidential nominee J.D. Vance is scheduled to be in Traverse City tonight, and he's expected to speak at the Northwestern Michigan Fair at 7. The Trump campaign says he'll talk about the auto industry here in Michigan, and we will have a preview of his visit for you in our 5 p.m. newscast. Now, former President Trump is scheduled to be in Michigan on Friday, and the campaign says he'll be in Walker near Grand Rapids, where he'll talk about inflation and the economy. Then the plan is for him to go to Macomb Community College over toward the east side of the state. His campaign says he's also expected to talk about auto industry. And Vice President Kamala Harris is set to talk to a business group in Pittsburgh today. The most recent CBS News poll shows that she has narrowed the gap with the former president when it comes to people who say the economy is a big factor in how they'll vote. This poll shows that she's still slightly behind him. The first and only vice presidential debate is scheduled for next Tuesday, October 1st.
Well, Southwest Michigan's first black-owned venture capital firm made its debut Tuesday with a $50 million capital commitment. It's called Kalamazoo Forward.
Don't care anymore.
Their goal to invest in
Did not help out anyone else. So yeah, guys, I'm on here. I'm gonna stand here until the battery dies on the camera. Just killing time, gonna have a nice lunch, Claire. So yeah, that's what we're doing today. Just take a look at my channel. I know my channel is not as good as it could be. It could be fancier, it could be awesomer. But come on, guys. The credit I do and stuff, all the work I do on the channel, I think I do pretty well. This is on local TV. I'm making lunch right now for myself, making nachos for lunch, just plain old chips and cheese. Hey, Whistle. That's all I'm really doing right now. He's making me some nachos. And that's about it. Yeah, my goal is to get that big play button, but I know that's going to be a while if it ever happens. Live TV. It's on live TV real quick. What's wrong, Whistle? But I know what I do is fun, but yeah, what I do is just for fun, guys. It's not... I know it's not a real income yet, but... Someday it might be income, which would be nice, but, you know, I know it's not going to be a total my income yet, but... Just for fun, anyways. just a fun show to play. Just a fun game to play while doing this. If we could pay, that'd be nice, but you know, YouTube work doesn't pay much.
Open water is a dangerous unknown for an ice road trucker. What looks harmless on top could be deep enough to swallow an entire rig.
Kind of makes you wonder how good the lakes are really frozen. If this is open water, it's on a road.
So what do you feed you?
Well, I'm gonna give it a try when these other flights ain't turning around now. I'm way out here. What are you gonna do now? It's gonna be rough. I'm gonna go slow so that I don't get too much water everywhere, but I'm gonna go fast enough that I'm gonna try not to like get stuck. But it's gonna be fun. Going for it.
Look who's joining us for my favorite part of the day.
Cheerios are his love language.
Oh yeah, they can help lower cholesterol.
Okay.
I love it. My love language is Portuguese. I don't understand it, but I love how it makes me feel.
Can a personal loan unlock your ambitions? Oh
I'm thinking
yeah.
PBS.
Take a swing at your vision limit.
I'm thinking TV.
And that literally. Self-find personal loans, low fixed rates, borrow up to 100K, no fees required.
At Domino's, we know some companies are guilty of shrinkflation. They're giving you less for the same price. So, we're taking our biggest deal and we're making it even bigger. We call it moreflation. For a limited time, when you mix and match any 2 or more medium 2-topping pizzas for $6.99 each online, we'll upgrade 1 medium pizza to a large for free.
You sure about that?
Yup.
You sure about that?
Positive. Get moreflation, not shrinkflation, only at Domino's. Thanks. Wait. We're giving you more.
This is my coffee shop. We just moved into a bigger space, brought on another employee, and ordered new branded gear for the team. It was so easy. I just chose my products, added our logo, and placed my order. Bring your own team together with custom gear. Get started today at customink.com. This is the moment you trained for. This is the moment you need magnesium. This is the confidence that comes from real understanding, not extra homework. And this is the difference a personalized curriculum can make. So you can build confidence, master what you're learning in class, or soar ahead. It's math coaching that feels fun. So in the moments that matter, you can do anything. Mathnasium. Contact us for a free assessment.
These men of means with their silver spoons, what would become of them when they discover robbing with gold allows others to earn their very liberal rates on other cash?
I don't know what else to do, guys, but I'm just having fun talking to you guys and having a yak with you guys.
You know why I love Halloween?
Why?
People give me Kit Kats for free.
Son, you're 8. All your Kit Kats are free.
Yummy.
Happy Halloween. Have a break. Have a Kit Kat.
This is a story about the one. The one who keeps it all moving. He is measured, precise. He thinks ahead, stocks the right parts, and knows just where to find them. Because for the one, this facility is about more than business. The industrial grade products you need delivered fast. Call Granger.com or stop by. Granger, for the ones who get it done.
Say goodbye to daily insulin injections with Omnipod 5, a tubeless system that automatically adjusts insulin to help protect against highs and lows. Try it today. Go to Omnipod.com for risk information and...
I'm not watching that. I'm watching. Whatever.
It will be cold, long, and dangerous. These men know that in just hours, full crab pots could bring them a small fortune. But they also know that fatigue,
injury, and just plain bad luck will stand in their way. On the next episode of The Deadliest Catch, the crews begin to fish with mixed results. Edgar pushes greenhorn Bradford Davis to the brink.
We'll see how many bags you got done by the time we get 50 bucks on board. Absolutely. For every bag that's missing, that's 10 minutes of sleep lost.
And one boat struggles just to get started. The crab count. The score is tied at 0. But tomorrow, the fishing begins.
Deadliest Catch.
Discovery on Demand.
30 hours ago, 251 boats with 1,200 men steamed out of Dutch Harbor, Alaska to chase a $70 million jackpot. This is king crab season. These are dangerous waters, and this is the deadliest job in the world. At 4 p.m., the crab season started, and the first pots hit the water.
Game time!
Rookies, known as greenhorns, learned quickly that nothing can prepare you for working the deck of a crab fishing boat. Now, the pots have soaked for hours, and it's almost time to start crabbing. This fleet of hardy souls will work through the night. They'll experience the highs and the lows of working the Bering Sea. But before this year's crabbing is done, some of these men won't return alive. It's all part of the job, chasing the world's deadliest catch. Amid rising seas is the 104-foot Sea Star. Captain Larry Hendricks and his crew of aging veterans are about to pull the first pots of the season. After just 2 hours of rest, the oldest crew in the fleet drags themselves back up on deck for 8 more grueling hours of work hauling the 800-pound pots back on board. Anticipation and expectations are high on the deck and in the wheelhouse. The first catch of the season swings on board.
Well, the first pot's had 31 crab and a rider on it.
As the next pot swings in, it's clear that the Sea Star is on the crab.
Just need 49 average through 168 pots, and we'll have 10,000 crab, and that's not a season to complain about. Rock and
Only male crabs, measuring 6.5 inches, are keepers. Females and juveniles are tossed back. On this string, there's plenty of keepers for Larry and his ancient mariners.
It just might go to show that with this geriatric crew, that old ancient treachery might outfox you.
I don't know what to watch. I want to watch something, but I don't know what to watch. There's nothing actually on TV I want to watch. That's the thing.
It's your last chance to get 3 months of Disney Plus for $1.99 a month with the Disney Plus Blockbuster offer.
Modern look. Thick, absorbent layers. But these napkins aren't just elegant. They're surprisingly affordable. Perfect for wing-wing. Vanity.
Modern military rations. From the tin can to the MRE.
Seen this one already,
In
but this is more.
1795, during the French Revolution, the French government was concerned about the problems they were having feeding their army. They offered a 12,000 franc prize for anyone who could come up with a new method of food preservation. It would be 15 years before the prize was finally claimed in 1810 by Nicolas Appert, a maker of fruit conserves. By 1804, Appert had worked out that multiple foodstuffs could be preserved for months or even years if they were placed in an absolutely airtight glass container and then heated in boiling water for several hours. Although he had discovered the technique behind canning production, Appert's choice of container never really became widespread, as glass was simply too heavy and prone to breakage. The inventor of the tin can was Philippe Girard in 1810. However, it was Brian Duncan, John Hull, and John Gamble who would allow it to become available to the masses, from feeding the Royal Navy to even later Arctic expeditions. Girard had asked a London broker, Peter Durand, to patent his process, and it was bought for £1,000 by Duncan, Hull, and Gamble in 1812. Duncan then set up another company with his business associates and established the first major commercial canning plant at Fort Place, Bermondsey, in 1813. This firm was to later merge with the now familiar company of Cross and Blackwell. America's canning industry was considerably slower to take off, and the new technology was not adopted into military use for some time. The American Civil War, fought between the years 1861 and 1865, did see some canned goods being made, available to certain sections of Union soldiers. These were only available on a small scale, however, and didn't form a major element of the common rations. This all began to change in the late 1800s, when the U.S. military started to provide its soldiers with individual ration packs.
The first version of these was named the 1878 Travel Ration. It was specifically designed for use when the soldiers were in transit, and so it was designed to be both small and compact and easy to eat in a short amount of time. Importantly, it contained both canned meat and vegetables. In 1896, this version was followed by an emergency ration, which consisted of canned chocolate cakes, meat and flour cakes, as well as dried bread. As the name would suggest, this was only designed for emergency scenarios and would only keep a soldier fed for a limited amount of time. It also was only to be opened on the orders of an officer. By World War I, canned goods now made up the bulk of the standard U.S. military ration. Throughout the war, the U.S. Army used three basic ration types, these being the iron ration, the trench ration, and the reserve rations. The iron ration was an emergency ration consisting of three 3-ounce cakes made from beef bouillon powder and parched and cooked wheat. These came along with 3 1-ounce bars of chocolate and small packets of salt and pepper. All of the items were sealed in a small tin can and were easily carried in a soldier's kit. The trench ration consisted of various canned meats and fish, which were sealed in a large tin crate and covered in canvas. This, to some extent, protected the contents from contamination in the case of a gas attack. The third variant, the reserve ration, was far more substantial than the others. It contained meat, usually corned beef or sometimes fresh bacon, 2 cans of hard bread, otherwise known as hardtack, a few packets of coffee, salt and sugar, and finally a small cigarette ration. This often provided the soldiers with a short but well-needed morale boost. The period between world wars allowed the U.S. Army to develop a more comprehensive set of rations, having learned during World War I what had worked well and what could be improved upon. The process of refining the rations continued throughout World War II. Over the period of the conflict, 5 standard rations were utilized, as well as several highly specialized ones that were designed for use in specific geographical areas. These included the jungle and mountain rations. The 5 main rations used were the A ration, a garrison ration that was fresh, refrigerated, or frozen food that was prepared in a cookhouse or a field kitchen. The B ration, a field ration that was prepared using any type of canned food. The K ration, an individual ration used by fast-moving assault troops and only designed for short-term use. The D ration, which was an emergency ration that contained a concentrated chocolate bar that was specially designed to have a high calorie content. The resulting bar was so hard that soldiers often had to use a knife to shave slices off of it rather than simply taking a bite at risk damaging their teeth. Then there was the C ration. This was arguably the most famous U.S. military ration, and one that formed the basis of military rations for the next few decades. It consisted of pre-cooked and ready-to-eat individual canned meals, and a daily ration contained 6 cans, of which 3 were M units, or meat rations, and 3 were B units, or bread and dessert. The original menu was only limited to 3 options for the main course, these being meat and beans, meat and vegetable stew, and meat and potato stew. The B unit, or bread and dessert section, contained high-calorie crackers, energy and sugar tablets, and beverage mixes, either coffee, bouillon powder, or a synthetic lemon drink. By the end of the war, several alterations had been made to the C ration. More variety was added to the M units, including meat and spaghetti, and chicken and vegetable dishes. Cold drink mixes were also added, and the energy tablets were replaced with a variety of different candies.
Hey, Michigan, let's think beyond the sink and learn.
No.
In addition to food, the C ration also contained an accessory pack that provided soldiers with a few basic necessities. The contents changed over the time the C ration was in use, but included items such as chewing gum, cigarettes, toilet paper, sugar, salt, water purification tablets, a can opener, and matches. In 1958, the C ration began to be phased out and was replaced with the MCI, or Meal Combat Individual. In essence, this was largely just a slightly improved C ration with an additional menu item. In fact, it was so similar that among the troops it continued to be referred to as a C ration. Along with the M unit and B unit, there was now a separate dessert option called the D unit. The MCI was the primary ration issued to troops during the Vietnam War. It was here that the limitations of this type began to present themselves. A single-day supply for each soldier consisted of a generous 12 cans. This came at a cost, however. They were heavy, noisy, and difficult to pack, meaning that oftentimes men would opt to leave parts of the ration behind and didn't receive their full calorie intake that they required to function.
How did Mom sit in this chair? I don't know.
These, by contrast, relied on rice as their primary food source, which was comparatively far easier and more lightweight to transport and prepare. The U.S. military's current standard individual field ration, the MRE, or Meal Ready to Eat, was introduced in 1986 and was originally created to tackle the shortcomings of its predecessor, the MCI. MREs are lightweight, easy to carry, and most importantly, don't come packaged in heavy and cumbersome tin cans. Instead, the perishable goods are first thermostabilized and then sealed in a laminate plastic retort pouch. This allows for the goods to remain consumable for very long periods and be able to withstand harsher climates. The MRE was the first ration that was specifically developed with taste and variety in mind. The military establishment realized that simply providing men with their basic nutritional requirements was often not enough. Good quality food that varied in content was recognized as being important for morale, as well as for ensuring that soldiers ate the entire ration, thus meeting their full energy requirements. MREs contain the following key items: a main course, side dishes, crackers or bread, spreads such as jam and peanut butter, candy, dessert, drink mixes, and seasoning. Just like the earlier rations, there's also an accessory pack, which includes basics such as matches, toilet paper, and chewing gum. Since the MRE's introduction, it's remained in a continual state of development, with new menu items being added and unpopular ones discarded. Perhaps the most substantial change to the MRE, though, was in 1990, with the introduction of the flameless ration heater. This is a small pad that produces a chemical exothermic reaction when it comes into contact with water, creating an intense heat to warm up packaged food. This makes it possible for a soldier to enjoy a hot meal when out in the field without the risk of an open flame. When the ration was first introduced, there were 12 main courses. This has since been expanded to 24. The new choices include vegetarian options and food from different cultural backgrounds, such as halal options. An example of a current MRE menu is a vegetarian crumble with pasta in taco-style sauce, one wet pack of fruit, a nutrient bar, peanut butter, crackers, plain nuts, a drink mix, a coffee mix, and a bottle of seasoning, often hot sauce. The modern ration has been refined over many years and various conflicts to be both nutritionally balanced and contain all the calories a soldier requires when in the field, with one MRE bag containing approximately 1,250 calories. In addition to this, the MRE has been designed to fulfill all operational requirements. This means that they remain shelf-stable for 3 years or 9 months in warmer climates. They are also highly durable and have the ability to survive non-parachute drops of 100 feet and parachute drops of 1,250 feet. With all these elements considered, a soldier can eat a full, nutritious meal wherever they find themselves.
With so many choices on
What?
Booking.com, there are so
Come up
many
here.
Tina Feys I could be.
Come up here.
Sunbird Body doubles. Indoorsy Tina
Come up here, Whistle.
Deluxe Suite.
Come up here. Wanna come up here?
Booking.com, Booking.com.
Huh? Come up here. You can come up here.
Undercarriage smell like an old barn.
You need native whole body deodorant. Native combines the best of
You
nature.
wanna come up here? Come up
This
here.
episode is sponsored by Wix. Go to wix.com/go/simple history to create a website today.
You can come up here, Whistle, if you want to.
What did soldiers eat? Throughout
Do I have to
history,
grab you?
the logistical demand of keeping an army supplied with food has been a key consideration for military commanders. Battles,
Come up here, Whistle.
even
You come up
entire
here.
campaigns have been lost
Come
on
up
the
here.
basis of an underfed army.
Nowadays, there are multiple methods by which food can be delivered to troops quickly, as well as innovative methods of food preservation and storage, which ensure that the food they receive is highly nutritious and varied. However, this has not always been the case. Before mechanized transportation and, in some cases, the advent of proper roads, maintaining regular food rations for an army, especially one that was on the move, was a much more challenging task. Ancient armies either had to carry their supplies with them, live off the land, purchase or steal from local populations, maintain often lengthy supply lines, or, assuming they were lucky enough to come from a civilization with naval abilities, remain close to the sea in order to be supplied. Traditional methods of food preservation, such as curing, pickling and salting, could keep meats and vegetables edible for long periods of time. But nevertheless, food was often monotonous, poor quality and lacking in nutrition. Surviving records of what daily life was like for the average soldier in the earliest known armies are limited, but some information has been passed down to us. In the early days of ancient Egypt, for example, one contemporary writer describes military rations as being meager and unpleasant, while other sources tell us that each soldier was responsible for carrying his own supply of both food and water. As time passed, the life of an Egyptian soldier, at least as far as food was concerned, seems to have become a little easier, and we know they were consuming a variety of vegetables, meats, fruits, and legumes. In ancient Greece, the average hoplite had a diet consisting of barley groats, salt fish, salt mixed with thyme, olives, onions, along with whatever else he could loot or forage. He was responsible for his own food, which he would get from his domestic stores or the markets. Hoplites were accompanied by a slave who carried the rations along with cooking utensils and bedding. They were also known to carry iron spits, which could be used to grill meat. For land campaigns, the hoplite was ordered to bring 3 days' worth of supplies. Once these provisions had run out, they would resupply in a city. If it was a friendly or neutral city, they would be able to use their pay to buy more supplies in the market. But if they were in an enemy city, the army would forage their food supplies. This was one of the reasons that land campaigns frequently began in early summer, when the enemy grain was ripe, but not yet harvested. Of all the armies of the ancient world, the Roman army was arguably the best fed. At the extent of the empire, Roman territory covered an area in excess of 5 million square kilometers. Keeping troops supplied over the vast distances of the Roman Empire was a huge task, but a skill for organization was a major factor behind the success of Roman expansion. We know that from at least the 3rd century BC, Roman soldiers received a standard grain ration on a set day, although there was a
I don't know what to do. Stuff to watch. Two years ago, yeah, I might do that a little bit. It's home. Special Olympics Michigan, 6 years ago. Lazy Police. Years ago, almost 300 views. Maybe he's from around here, maybe there's like some bicycle auto cancels. Juice. Please. Maybe I should do that. Upgrade my... I'll do it next year. I'll do it next year. I want to go back to bed. I want to eat some porn, eat some candy. All right. Okay. I need next year. I'm gonna start doing it next year. Wish I could drive a car. Ooh, little railroad car. Okay. That's been a year ago. When's this video? She's just... I should start... I need to start uploading these videos properly. Some of my videos need to start getting proper names, proper print on them. Big ol' ass parade. I need to start doing that. Where's our project? Actually, didn't I get them during the summertime, right? The bubbling during the summer. I'm gonna do a video on that when I get them, right? You know where I put them? I'll do a video on them. What's our contract? I thought I should make the president. Our school was out with the president and vice president back in 2008, and that above the plane. Okay, I need it for what I was doing back then. Starting next year, I'm gonna start uploading these videos properly. I'm hungry. I want to eat something, but I don't know when. I'm hungry. I want to eat right now. So yeah, I don't know, guys. I'm just looking at all the videos I did. Vandalia. Awesome Jawbreakers. This camera's shutting down. Sucks though, because the last camera's shutting down finally. The last big Kmart is. According to what it said on my computer. Home sweet home.
Going to Kalamazoo Schoolcraft? And going to Schoolcraft? Rich Park? Casino?
Yeah.
Okay.
Down the casino, back, you know, go straight down that road. And take me to the casino.
Yeah, that's
So where I am.
yeah.
Still can't remember that.
I know. See, Hall was over the traffic circle. Isn't that weird?
Did you put on my eggs good for me?
Yeah. So you're complete right now. Mine's not land.
Into hell. Of course you could. I almost went to hell again. Oh, that's hell. Odin's video 9 months ago.
Guys, Tyler here. I'm almost done.
Years ago. Some of these videos are pushing 7 years old now. Sturgis. I need some more camera. I need some better car. I need a car camera.
But police won't hate Crazyville. But police won't hate Crazyville. Okay, he's lost them.
Wish I had my own car.
I missed it. I think he screwed up. And because the stairs back that way, we are tested. Well, they're just driving, they're just driving. Oh, that's cute.
Put me down. How do you know it's 70 feet? Is my question.
So you can jump somebody else. Watching you.
turn this off. It's already 1 o'clock, so we're doing pretty good at time. I mean, we're having fun. And I'm almost done with this battery, I think. And when I'm done with this battery, I will upload it to YouTube, like I usually do. I'm gonna upload stuff to YouTube, and that's it. So yeah, we're having some fun right now. I'm a little better now because I feel a little better now because this room's a little warmer, and we're having fun right now. I mean, I'm gonna upload these videos to YouTube, and that's it. I'm gonna watch some YouTube. Could upload some videos to YouTube. Watch some more YouTube, and that's it. Someone says, "Hey Tyler, you should do something before you upload the videos to YouTube." Which I am. I'm gonna put a hold on the videos, maybe YouTube, or do something else. I'm not sure. Maybe take a nap. Maybe take a nap before I do this. But yeah, I'm gonna take a nap before I put this stuff on YouTube. Remember, on YouTube, I might take a little nap because I am getting tired again. So who knows what I might do. Hey Whistle. Hey Whistle. Up we go.
Stemlet trap attracts and traps flying insects without chemical insecticides.
Well, you guys outside. You guys can be out all day. Tomorrow I gotta do stuff tomorrow, but you're not going. You're staying home. I'm going out tomorrow.
Yeah, that's definitely not right. Is it lower too? I don't know how or when this happened, but at some point the suspension right here collapsed. It's not just further back, it's also sitting on the frame. Now you might think, isn't that incredibly noticeable? And this should tell you how well the Robin drives normally. No! So let's get it up in the air and see what's going on. Okay, I've had a look at it, and I understand less now. Let's have a look at the good side first for point of comparison. Okay, here's the rear of the leaf spring. Here's the front of the leaf spring. Here's the front of the leaf spring from a different angle. And here's the middle. Nothing super out of the ordinary. It's only one leaf, well, 2 leaves.
3 leaf
in there,
springs.
and then some little pieces stacked in there. And the bolts that hold it on are kind of bent, but it's not that bad. And here's the back of the leaf on the bad side. Here's side-by-side comparison with the good side. And here's the front of the leaf on the bad side. Again, side-by-side with the good side. And here's the big difference. Do you see a problem here? Yeah, so it looks like the top leaf on this side, the one that actually bolted onto the frame, is in 2 halves and is pulled apart by a couple inches. There are 2 castle nuts and a big nut up here on this front. So on the back half,
You're being good, Diamond.
Good. Okay, there's a lot to uncover here. See these 2 castle nuts?
1 o'clock, so I don't feed you guys for a little bit. It's only 1 o'clock, so I have to feed you guys
Why
yet.
are they being used as spacers? I started loosening this nut on the top. Because someone's holding it down. What kind of license this car has? I don't know why I'm making my life so hard. I'd have a lot more access if I just took the freaking wheel off. Good God. Okay, let's put some lubricant on there. This sway bar link is in the way, so let's get rid of it. Obviously, the reason that it's in the way is because the axle is pushed so far back.
Harry's dead.
Yeah.
So there you go.
That's not a